All right, guys, this is Jerningham here. Apparently, our Prime Minister Boris Johnson of the UK, which people may know of, has got breaking news. Prime Minister has breathing difficulties, and he updated a video a few days ago, and he's done quite a few videos. Boris Johnson. I'll see here. We should play a video of Boris Johnson. Let's put it on. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just trying to get ready to play in the video. It's just a lot of messing about and doing things and trying to set things up, and sometimes people are behind things. I'm wearing a blue t-shirt, as you can see here. Flex the muscles. Well, I'd say it to be like that. So flexing the muscles today. Okay, so we're going to be playing Boris Johnson's video. I mean, you don't have to work out to have muscles. Look at these bad boys, for example. You don't have to work out to have muscles, people. I mean, I don't really work out all the time, but now and then. Some people have probably got smaller muscles, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we're going to put Boris Johnson's talk time on. See here now.
Downing Street, there's our political editor, Beth Rigby, and you've got some more information, Beth. What have you heard?
Yes, Dermot, just to give you a bit of a timeline of what happened this afternoon. Into the press conference, the Prime Minister still leading.
Phone's gone blurry again, as you can see.
Very clear about it. As I understand it, after that press conference, things did develop quite quickly. The Prime Minister did have breathing difficulties, and he was given oxygen before he went into that IC unit after that press conference. So sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. after the press conference wrapped up, he was admitted at.
It should say Boris Johnson, but the bloody phone's not focusing properly.
Difficulties. I should make it very clear that he is not on a ventilator. He was conscious when he went into the intensive
now it's
care
working now. I'm
unit.
sorry it took so long for my phone to focus on this.
You are unconscious. So he's not on a ventilator, but it's rather he's in that unit and the ventilator is there should his condition worsen and should he need that support. But he was given some help breathing. He was given oxygen before he went into the intensive care unit this afternoon.
And Beth, on the politics, on leadership, as Adam was saying there, with Parliament in recess, the Prime Minister in intensive care, what is the sense about direction, about, as the phrase is now, hands on the rudder?
Well, look, Dermot, I mean, the Prime Minister's just gone into intensive care tonight. I imagine that the whole country, all parties, will rally around him and his government. He has formally given his first Secretary of State, Dominic Raab, power to deputise for him. He made that phone call before he went into the intensive care unit, and Mr Raab is now taking the day-to-day decisions for the government while Boris Johnson is in intensive care. And I think we should really just take this a day at a time. At the moment, the Prime Minister in intensive care, and Mr Raab is doing the day-to-day response to the coronavirus crisis, and he will take decisions as and when is necessary on behalf of the Prime Minister.
All right, guys, it's very sad that Boris Johnson's in intensive care. A lot of people are going to be sad about it. And like I say, we all hope him well or wish him well. He's our Prime Minister, for goodness sake. And so is the Queen. Anyway, we're going to do this quick other video first, and then we're going to turn it off and end the stream.
We want to hear now, there's been a brief statement released. We understand, or I understand from the Deputy Prime Minister, Dominic Raab, the first Secretary of State, in actual fact, in effect, the Deputy Prime Minister, who is now deputising for the Prime Minister while he's in that intensive care unit. Let's hear what the Foreign Secretary has had to say.
The Prime Minister has been under the medical care of the team at St Thomas's Hospital after he was admitted with persistent coronavirus symptoms. During the course of this afternoon, the Prime Minister's condition worsened, and on the advice of the medical team, who's moved in to a critical care unit. So in light of those circumstances, the Prime Minister asked me as First Secretary to deputise for him where necessary in driving forward the government's plans to defeat coronavirus. And As you'll know, he's been receiving excellent care at St Thomas's Hospital, and we'd like to take this opportunity as a government to thank NHS staff up and down the country for all of their dedication, hard work and commitment in treating everyone who's been affected by this awful virus.
With the Prime Minister now in intensive care, this is obviously an extremely serious situation. I mean, how worried should people be about his health and about who's in charge of the government?
Well, the government's business will continue, and the Prime Minister is in safe hands with a brilliant team at St Thomas's Hospital, and the focus of the government will continue to be on making sure, at the Prime Minister's direction, all the plans for making sure that we can defeat coronavirus and pull the country through this challenge will be taken forward.
I should say breaking news now, but it's blurring out for some reason. See?
The government is in
Breaking
control
news
tonight.
There's an incredibly strong team spirit behind the Prime Minister and making sure that we get all of the plans that the Prime Minister has instructed us to deliver to get them implemented as soon as possible. And that's the way we will bring the whole country through the coronavirus challenge that we face right now.
The man now standing
Well,
for the...
it really has got this people a lot with this coronavirus.
Now,
It's taken a lot of people.
warning.
Let's see here what else we can film before I end the video, because there's going to be a lot of room that needs to be dealt with because of the low battery on the phone as well. This is another message from Boris Johnson before I end it.
Hi folks, quick update from me on the campaign against coronavirus. First of all, in my own case, although I'm feeling better and I've done my 7 days...
He was feeling better, but this is just another old video.
One of the symptoms of my
It's gone worse than now.
I still have a temperature, and so in accordance with government advice, I must continue my self-isolation until that symptom itself goes. But we're working clearly the whole time on our programme to defeat the virus. You'll have seen the big announcement yesterday about 100,000 tests per day by the end of the month.
So that was a very, very short video of Boris Johnson talking about the tests and stuff. Let's see here.
Let's go back to John Craig, who, as you know, I was just discussing the issue with. And John, what are you hearing anything more about this?
It's a real development here, a huge development. Only a few minutes ago, I was talking about the fears among senior politicians that the Prime Minister's condition was more serious than we were being led to believe. This is, well...
I'm sorry if this screen's all blurry. I've just put my hand there and it's gone. See, it's gone breaking news. We'll move it away. It's like the torch can't focus properly.
Just to recap,
so you can see that I put my hand there. It's still like it's too bright.
Has said in the last minute or so since I was last talking to you, Dermot. Since Sunday evening, the Prime Minister has been under the care of doctors at St Thomas's Hospital, who also, after being admitted with persistent symptoms of
too bright,
coronavirus,
so.
Over the course of this afternoon, the condition of the Prime Minister has worsened.
Says numbers of 10 spoken to say Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been taken.
Raab was speaking in Downing Street at 5 o'clock. And on the advice of the medical team, his medical team, he's been moved to the intensive care unit at the hospital. The Prime Minister has asked Dominic Raab, First Secretary of State, to deputise him for him where necessary. The PM is receiving excellent care and thanks all NHS staff for their hard work and dedication. So the number 10 of, we understand that the PM was moved into the intensive care unit a short time ago, around 7 p.m. So that is within the past hour or so. The decision was made apparently by the medical team when his condition worsened. And as we've heard, he's asked Mr. Raab to deputise for him. Well, this is dramatic news and a real escalation of the crisis, if you like, at the top of government. A Prime Minister in the midst of a
Gone blurry again.
Medical crisis, a pandemic.
So that should be saying numbers of people for Boris Johnson. I'm sorry if this video is a bit blurry for some people. Some people may say why, but sometimes when you do a video, it doesn't come out properly. And other times it does. But like I say, I'm going to end it at this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it. Give it a like, give it a comment. Share it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for joining me, guys. Peace.